Stupidly expensive things owned by Vladimir Putin. What kind of man builds a fortress on a cliff, guards it with military force, and installs a stripper pole next to golden toilets? Sounds like a movie villain, right? But this isn't fiction. It's the life of Vladimir Putin. People think of him as a political mastermind, a former KGB agent, or the man behind Russia's global power plays. But there's another side to the story. One that's dripping in gold, guarded by secrecy, and built on a level of luxury most of us can't even imagine. Today, we're diving into a world where money seems endless and reality feels unreal. Let's pull back the curtain on the stupidly expensive things Putin is tied to. And trust us, it's wild. Imagine being rich enough to own a floating paradise that's more luxurious than most five-star hotels. Now imagine it being so private that no one really knows where it is most of the time. That's the kind of thing we're talking about here. The superyacht Graceful, linked directly to Vladimir Putin, isn't just a ship. It's a $100 million symbol of quiet power and absolute comfort. The yacht stretches over 270 feet long and is loaded with features you'd expect from a royal palace. A pool that transforms into a dance floor? Check. A private spa and gym? You bet. A helipad? Of course. This isn't a toy. It's a statement. Graceful was reportedly upgraded in Germany right before Russia's invasion of Ukraine. And that's no coincidence. While the world braced for war, Putin made sure his sea-based retreat was ready to sail away at a moment's notice. It doesn't stay docked for long and has been spotted moving through different ports under tight secrecy. Its presence vanishes as quickly as it appears. The people around it are sworn to silence. No one really knows who steps aboard or when. But one thing's for sure. It's not just a yacht. It's a ghost ship carrying unimaginable luxury, hidden away from prying eyes. Hidden near Russia's Black Sea coast, Putin's palace is a jaw-dropping $1.3 billion estate shrouded in mystery. The Kremlin denies it's his, but leaked footage and whistleblowers say otherwise. This isn't just a house, it's a kingdom. Think private theater, casino, underground tunnels, wine cellars, and even a hookah lounge with a stripper pole. Inside, everything screams luxury. Gold-trimmed furniture, velvet walls, and a gold-plated toilet worth more than most people earn in a year. It's excessive to the point of absurd. Security is airtight. There's a no-fly zone overhead, military checkpoints all around, and motion sensors guarding the grounds. Locals aren't even allowed nearby. It's locked down like a military base, not a private home. In a country where everyday people face economic hardship, this fortress of wealth and secrecy feels like a slap in the face. Whether or not his name's on the deed, this palace looks and feels like pure Putin. Putin doesn't fly. He vanishes. His main jet, the Ilyushin Il-96-300 PU, is less of a plane and more of an airborne command center. Valued at over $500 million, it's fitted with gold seatbelts, a private gym, handcrafted interiors, advanced communications tech, and, naturally, a golden toilet. This isn't just travel. It's survival and control from 30,000 feet. In a crisis, this jet becomes a mobile war room capable of keeping Putin in charge while completely off the grid. But that's just one piece. He reportedly has access to over 40 aircraft, including decoy jets, surveillance planes, and choppers with missile defense systems. Some are even equipped with tech to block tracking. They fly in formation with decoys to mask which one he's on. The entire system is built for stealth, luxury, and total security. When Putin takes to the skies, it's not about arriving. It's about being untouchable. A lot of people wear watches. Some go for style. Others go for function. But Vladimir Putin? He goes for watches that make statements without ever saying a word. He's been spotted wearing models that cost more than what most people pay for their homes. And the crazy part, he doesn't even seem to care. Putin has worn watches from brands like Patek Philippe, A. Lange & Son, and Blancpain. One particular Blancpain model he was seen wearing is worth over $500,000. And then there's the moment that shocked everyone. He casually took off a luxury watch and handed it to a factory worker like it was a souvenir. That one watch alone cost over $10,000. His total collection? Estimated to be worth more than $700,000, and that's just based on what's been seen in public. In a world where image is everything, these watches don't just show time. They show who's in charge. They scream dominance. And every time he lifts his wrist, it's like he's reminding the world just how far above the rest he lives. You can tell a lot about someone by the car they drive. So what does it say when someone owns a fleet of armored sedans, bulletproof limos, and custom military-grade SUVs? Putin's car collection is a rolling display of control and status. And it's as ridiculous as it is impressive. One of the stars of this fleet is the Aurus Senat. Think of it as a Rolls-Royce mixed with a tank. It's built to survive bomb blasts, chemical attacks, and just about anything else you can throw at it. The inside is pure comfort. Massage chairs, custom leather, advanced climate control. You name it, it's in there. Then there are the G-Wagons, vintage Soviet limos, and custom Mercedes models. His collection is said to be worth over $20 million. But that's just a rough guess. Most of the cars are hidden from public view, used only when he travels in highly controlled convoys. Every vehicle is part of a larger system of movement, surveillance, and defense. These aren't just cars. They're tools of a shadow government on wheels. You might not think of Putin as a fashion icon, but if you know where to look, the signs are everywhere. Behind the gray suits and serious expressions is a wardrobe that's been carefully curated to project power, class, and control. He's been seen wearing brands like Brioni and Kitten. These aren't just suits. These are luxury pieces tailored to the exact body shape of the person wearing them. Some of these suits cost upwards of $15,000 each. His shoes? Handmade. His accessories? Custom ordered. His sunglasses alone have turned heads in fashion circles. Everything about his look is designed to be simple but expensive. Even when he's out in the wild, posing with wild animals or fishing shirtless, the gear is top-notch. From tactical boots to designer jackets, it's all part of a carefully constructed image. The message is clear. You don't need flash when you have absolute control. You just need quality and confidence. If there's one thing Putin values, it's being unreachable. And what better way to move across Russia unnoticed than by using a luxury train disguised as a regular commuter line? This isn't science fiction. It's real, and it's one of the strangest flexes on the list. His private armored train reportedly travels on tracks that are cleared ahead of time. It's painted to look like any other train, but inside it's a completely different world. Luxury cabins, secure meeting rooms, bulletproof windows, and advanced tech make this train a fortress on rails. There's no schedule, no public notice. It appears and disappears like a ghost. Most people in Russia have no idea this train exists, and that's the point. It allows Putin to move quietly, securely, and comfortably. No flight plans to leak. No roads to monitor. Just rails, forests, and silence. Forget cozy cabins in the woods. Putin's hunting lodges are more like secret compounds built for kings. Scattered across Russia, these retreats are designed for both luxury and lockdown. One of the most well-known ones in Siberia has its own helipad, staff quarters, surveillance towers, and even underground bunkers. These lodges aren't just vacation spots. They're fully functional centers for high-level meetings, private parties, and elite-only events. Surrounded by miles of private land, secured by armed guards, and off-limits to regular citizens, these places are the definition of hidden power. Inside, you'll find luxury furniture, handcrafted woodwork, animal trophies, and gourmet kitchens. The cost to maintain these lodges runs into tens of millions, and that doesn't include the value of the land itself, which is often protected by special government laws. These aren't just homes in the wild. They're shadows of empires. While museums around the world display priceless works of art, some of the rarest pieces might be locked away in places you'll never see. So now you know, the life of Vladimir Putin isn't just about politics and power. It's about owning some of the most outrageously expensive things on the planet. From billion-dollar homes to ghost trains and golden toilets, every piece tells a story of wealth, secrecy, and unchecked influence. If you thought the lives of the rich and powerful were wild, Putin just took that idea and launched it into another galaxy.